Councilmember Vanorny.
Tonight is a really great example of when government works. And I want to point out the fact that we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be responding to all your emails if we didn't hear and read all the things that you have. Rob, I had received this already in email, so that's why you didn't see me read it as much here. However, there's a lot of different points that I want to touch on, so I appreciate my colleagues' time and yours in the audience as I go through these points. Certainly this isn't the first time that we've seen something like this happen. Mayor, I think you and I were at Hawkeye Downs when we were talking about how disruptive it was when somebody first proposed that there would be an S-curve going through the middle of our city. And yet we use it every single day, and houses continue to exist there, generational houses. I can tell you that I don't live within sight of a rail yard. However, I have been able to coexist with the sounds at Hawkeye Downs, the fireworks at any one of our venues, the rail yards that are anywhere around me, and certainly my friends who are paying more than triple what my mortgage is in Newbo love their properties that are adjacent to any of the rail yards. In addition to that, I've heard that the property valuations at Bottle Works have at least nearly doubled since people have had properties there. So I do not have concerns, and I do trust our very tenured, incredibly intelligent staff who have really meticulously evaluated the property valuations. Speaking of property valuations, speaking directly to Senator Hogg, State Senator Hogg, that was the majority of the letter that I received from you, not this letter. The letter that I received from you was very heavy on your property valuation. It was light on the environment. When I came to you some time ago, having received your wife's letter, I asked you, what concerns do we have? Appreciating your expertise as an environmentalist. Certainly you have more years in service in that respect than I do. And your response to me was that this doesn't bother you, you're not concerned, but you think that we should pay the neighbors each $1,000. And then you came and grandstanded here in front of us and said a very different story, where now it became a story about the environment.
You don't know anything. You already voted no for us, so you said that the last one. Did you forget?
Ashley, let's be careful with calling out individuals, okay? And this is a time and a place for a public hearing in this matter. If you'd like to address the council, you can come to the microphone, state your name and address. You have up to 5 minutes to comments.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. Very disappointed in your last vote, and obviously Councilmember Vanorny, I don't remember that conversation at all, and it's too bad you didn't make a time to talk to me this weekend as I asked for you to. So I'm sorry to hear that you have such a distorted memory, because I have never said I don't have a problem with this project. I have said, I have tried to say it's not, in the scheme of things, trying to say maybe it's okay to do this because I'd like to get rid of Donald Trump, and thank God we got a Democratic Congress. But I never said what you said I said, and that is totally inappropriate coming from the dais.
Okay.
Especially when you don't give me a chance to talk to you this weekend. Now, members of the council, I'm very disappointed with that decision that you've just made, and you should deny the rezoning. Cargill says they've made a $400 million investment in this plant. They're not going to walk away from that. You did not hear a single person with all the people from Cargill who testified who said that the existing rail facilities are inadequate. The problem is their relationship with the UP. And that is really unfair of you to dump that on my neighborhood and the people who are living there. Very unfair to do that. The other thing you didn't hear a single person say is why they'd rather have a rail yard in the floodplain than one that's flood protected. You didn't hear a single person say that from Cargill. And it's just very disappointing to have that in front of us. The pictures I put in front of you. There are 5 houses on Helen Court Southeast, 6 houses on the south side of Otis Road, 3 houses near the intersection of Otis Road, Otis Avenue, and Cole Street. 5 houses on the south side of 24th, which include Mr. Shannon's. 3 houses on the north side of 24th Street, and 3 to 5 houses on Stewart Road, depending on how far you want to go out. And you are telling those people that they never asked for a rail yard in their neighborhood. It's never been zoned that way, and now they're going to have to live with it.
Please.
Now they're
please
going to
quiet
have to
your
live.
voice a
Well,
bit.
I'm passionate about this, Mayor
I
Hurt.
understand that.
And I want you to understand that. You heard Mr. Shannon might not want to buy out, but you heard from another person who wanted to buy out. I don't want buyouts. But if you're
Member Vanorny?
So I just wanted to, at the beginning of my second commentary, just apologize to State Senator Hogg and to my council colleagues, because my frustrations clearly got the better of me, and that's just out of character for who I am, how I generally intend to communicate you, and how we act as a council. So I just wanted to state that for the record.